Michael Lapede here, welcome you back to our business tips. In this video, we're going to give you some tips on creating a business continuity plan. Creating a business continuity plan focuses on preparing your business to continue operations despite unexpected circumstances and disruptions. Businesses must have a plan in place in case of natural disasters, cyber attacks, or maybe supply chain issues, or other things that might hit your business. Here are some tips to help you build a strong continuity plan for your business. Number one, determine critical operations that your business needs to survive. So identify the key functions that must keep running no matter what. So if everything was falling apart, what would be the bare necessities that you need to operate? That's the first thing. And what you want to do then is evaluate those and determine how you would keep those going in these type of events. Second is evaluate and analyze the actual risks and threats themselves. Determine what the potential threats are. So there's something called SWOT, for example, that people use in business plans or sometimes in planning. Strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. You should look at all four of those. What are your strengths of your business? What are the weaknesses of your business? What are the opportunities of your business? And what are the threats? And that's what we're talking about here. We want to analyze those threats and determine, anything from floods to fires to security, cybersecurity, whatever it is. There could be power outages, maybe the internet goes down, staff, a whole bunch of staff leaves you, whatever it is. You want to evaluate each of these risks and what would it look like if they hit. Another thing you want to do is understand the impact on your business. Determine and analyze the impact of these potential disruptions. So we're analyzing, and then we want to go further and say, okay, here's what they would look like. Here's the long-term potential ramification on my business. How would they affect things like revenue and customer satisfaction and compliance or productivity, or can you even do the job, right? You want to analyze that. Then you're going to build a team to carry out your continuity plan. Here's a good tip. Set clear roles and responsibilities, almost like a little board of your team members. Ensure that they know the roles in case of the emergencies. So if people are prepared in case these emergencies, you're going to be much better than if you were not prepared. Create a plan and develop recovery strategies. So now you've looked at what those threats are, how they impact your business. Then you looked at who is going to be involved in that, and now you're looking at creating a plan is how do we recover? What are the best ways to recover from that? This plan must detail how you'll continue critical functions. Obviously, we talked about that during the emergency. Maybe locations where we would work from. So maybe we all work in an office, but the backup is now we're going to work from home maybe. How you use backups to restore your digital systems maybe, things like that. And making sure you have documented communication plans with the team members and customers about these plans. Another thing you can do, another tip is you can run simulations to test your plan, right? So now that you've analyzed all this, you created these plans, you can run simulations to test it with your team and get the ones that are involved and review what worked and what didn't so you can tweak it and make it better. And the last thing is, of course, review your plan regularly, adjusting it accordingly. You will need to update your plan at least annually, and when major business changes occur, obviously, if you think of another risk, you would update it as well. So that's a bit of tips for you on continuity in your business in case of a major interruption. If you've got any questions, we'd love to hear from you. Thanks for being a part of our business tips, and we'll see you in the next video.